When we look up at the night sky, we naturally assume it's an empty void. But depending on how you read the stars, this darkness is either a cosmic graveyard or a very effective hiding place. To understand why, we don't actually need a telescope. We just need to look deep inside the Amazon rainforest. Right now, there are communities of people living in total isolation, looking up at the exact same sky we are. With our modern satellites and high-altitude drones, we possess the technology to map their villages, study their movements, and watch them build their lives entirely from above. They have absolutely no idea we are watching. Yet anthropologists and global governments enforce a strict boundary. We do not make physical contact. We stay hidden, allowing these tribes to develop naturally, free from the shock of our sudden arrival. Which raises an unsettling question. What if a civilization millions of years older than ours is enforcing that exact same rule on us? There is another, darker reason to stay hidden. Step into any dense, foggy woodland at midnight, and you will notice a distinct lack of noise. In a predatory ecosystem, every animal instinctively understands the same lethal equation. Making a loud noise reveals your exact location to anything hungry enough to listen. Out here, among unseen hunters, the only creatures that survive the night are the ones that learn to stay quiet. Humanity has not learned this lesson. For over a century, we have built massive radio dishes to aggressively broadcast our presence, shouting our television and radio signals out into the cosmic void. We have even engraved maps detailing the exact location of our solar system onto metal plaques, bolting them to spacecraft and launching them out of our neighborhood. We treat these transmissions as friendly greetings, but if the universe operates like a wild ecosystem, we might simply be ringing a dinner bell for a predator we cannot see. Or perhaps the predators are already dead. Dig deep enough into the dirt, and you'll find the scattered bones of apex predators and the crumbled stone of once great empires. The fossil record and our own history show a clear pattern. Dominant species are routinely wiped out by sudden asteroid impacts, severe climate shifts, or their own devastating wars. There appears to be a statistical wall, an impassable barrier that prevents life forms from expanding further before they ultimately collapse. If every civilization hits this wall, the path of life itself might be a dead end. We might just be waiting for our turn to hit the barrier. To see how these earthly scenarios apply to our galaxy, we have to pull back and look at the actual numbers. This visual tracks the probability of life. Out of the hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way alone, astronomers estimate there are billions of rocky planets orbiting inhabitable zones, possessing the right conditions for liquid water and life. Given the 13.8 billion year age of the universe, that data suggests the galaxy should already be saturated with older, advanced empires, leaving behind detectable radio waves or massive orbital structures. Yet, aiming our most powerful telescopes at those billions of stars, we observe absolutely nothing. No signals, no structures, no signs of life, just complete and utter silence. In the summer of 1950, a physicist named Enrico Fermi looked at this massive statistical contradiction and famously asked his colleagues, "Where is everybody?" That simple question birthed what we now call the Fermi Paradox, the tension between the high probability of alien life and the complete lack of physical evidence for it. To solve it, scientists have proposed the exact scenarios we've just explored. Aliens might be observing us without interfering, the zoo hypothesis. They might be terrified to reveal their locations, the dark forest theory. Or they hit an impassable wall of self-destruction before traveling the stars, the Great Filter. Each of these answers leaves us entirely alone on this tiny sphere of water and rock, suspended in a massive, ancient expanse. The night sky remains completely silent, but as we know from our own forests, in the dark, silence doesn't always mean you are